Regret is an illusion, fam. Regret is a trap. I'm finding out after 30 plus years that a lot of the things that I thought were obvious, common sense, were actually way more complex, way more deep than I ever thought. And let me put you on some game, fam. I'm 36 years old. And if you're watching this video and you're in your 20s, even if you're in your 30s, 40s, 50s, teens, listen up. And this is straight from my heart, from a brother to another. I don't know you. Nice to meet you if you're joining in. Welcome back. Every single day I'm sharing this journey of life. As men, we don't talk enough. We don't share enough of the real stuff. You may follow certain people right now that are trying to script certain things and tell you that there's this one way to do things, one hack. And we do it ourselves. We look at people doing certain exercises in the gym, doing certain routines, and we say, no, there's a better way to do this. Why are you doing this? Why are you doing that? This is what you should do. This is what you should. As you know, life is way more complex than that. It's only in our ego that we want to act like we figured it out into this one answer that fits in the box. And one of those things is regret. We always have heard the saying that you don't want to regret this, you don't want. The truth is, that is one of the most underrated, most destructive traps ever. Because the truth is, there will always be a what if scenario. There will always be, I could have done this scenario, I should have done that scenario. There's always going to be a when this happens, I'm going to do this scenario. There's always going to be a what if this person did this scenario. There's always going to be, I just need to do this scenario. And there's a difference between following what it is that lights up your soul, that you feel a sense of almost duty, closest to you being real with yourself when no one is watching. There's a difference between that and putting this imagery, this illusion that robs you of your very blessing, your very living, your very path. As we know, salespeople, marketers are great, making us feel like we're going to regret something. And as you know, if someone is a good charmer, a good seducer, you can literally make people feel on sight like they're going to regret not doing what you want them to do. And a lot of people take advantage of that. If you learn the game of seduction, the game of talking, the game of communication, sales, marketing, leadership, you know how you can literally make people feel a certain way. Feel like they're going to miss out. And you're falling into this trap yourself, into your season of your life right now. A lot of the people you follow on social media are making you have this fear of missing out. Like you're supposed to be this millionaire, this billionaire by the age of whatever, that if you don't do this in 30 days, in 6 months, you're not cool. If you don't wear this right now before the price drops, you will be less than. But if you do this, you'll have the answers to everything. And I'm here to tell you, fam, that this same principle applies to everything you're going to do in your life. Whether it's your health, your wealth, your relationships, your relationship with yourself, your sense of purpose. And I call all of this noise. Noise. But noise is not necessarily a bad thing. But you have to allow yourself to see through the noise. To allow the noise to be an inspiration. To allow your mind to take everything out there, what people tell you, the experiences you have, the thoughts and emotions you have, and learn to say, this is my life. This is my moment right now in the present. This is what I prioritize. This is what I want. And you connect that with what it is that is most authentic to you. And you turn it into intention. Not ego, intention. That which will build the lifestyle that will make you the person that will wake up in the morning with that fire in your chest, ready to do the things that align most with you. Whether it's your family, whether it's how you create from a sense of, I believe in this so much. I'm so proud to be part of this. Whether it's transforming your body, whether it's building a business that will change lives, whether it's improving something, whether it's enjoying a vacation, whether it's just being in the present and enjoying the moment. Say yes to that and say yes to being real. Not living the superficial life where everything you do is built upon a reaction to this trap of regret. This trap of, if I don't do this, I will regret this. Now the thing is, as you go through your life, you will make a lot of mistakes. You will go onto a lot of different paths where you will experience what it is to use a certain mindset, certain frame of mind, and see the shortcomings of it. There's no perfect mindset. That's the beauty of life. That's the beauty of learning. That's the beauty of writing every chapter, every paragraph of your book, and allowing life to surprise you, to teach you. And each of those moments can only have the power that they have if you actually allow yourself to see through it. And stop acting like you're a victim, stop pointing fingers, and make that decision for yourself. That you only have a limited time here on earth today. And you need to protect your energy. You need to protect your mind. You need to protect your soul. You need to protect your spirit from a place of you are saying yes to life. You could be one of those people that becomes cynics. Goes out there and promotes nothing but negativity, drama, gossip. Or you could decide to be a person that joins the team of doing the things that are true to you from a place of you want to make a difference. You want to live. You want to create positivity. You want to live a life of passion. Allow that to drive you. Don't allow regret to drive you. As you sit there on the couch, as you sit there scrolling, as you sit there listening to people wasting your time, ask yourself, what do you want? What do you want? And if you don't know what you want, the simple intention of finding out what you want is something you want. So what does that mean? That means to go out there and put yourself in situations where you are going to have more data points that may help in finding out that answer of what it is that is your purpose, what it is that lights up your soul, what it is that can turn you into the person that is no longer focused on living a life of lack and pain and suffering and becoming someone of passion, of confidence, of peace of mind. This is the time for you to adopt a lifestyle that is finally focused on priorities, on foundation, on doing things anyways, regardless of what people tell you, regardless of the sales and marketing of people around you. This is the moment for you to commit to the present. Not committing to one thing as in putting yourself in a box, don't do that. But committing yourself to a life of knocking at doors, of removing your ego out of your way, of following through with your ideas from point A to point Z, of improving, of making adjustments, of allowing each moment to teach you. And as you are tired right now in your life, that is good, because that means you're one step closer. You are one step closer to no longer focus on trying to tell everyone what to do and to point fingers. But you are so tired and you don't have any more energy. That you finally let go of the mask that you've been putting on. And what you thought was regret, what you thought was pain, is now going to be revealing itself. As passion. And you're finally going to realize that at the end of the day, the answers that you wanted to every single thing was within you all along. But it had to go through the external, and it has to go through the external. It cannot just stay in your mind. It cannot just stay in your thoughts and emotions. You have to allow yourself to turn these ideas, these thoughts, that energy that you then connect with into the actual experiencing of life. The asking of questions, the listening, engaging yourself into this business venture, engaging yourself into making those videos, engaging yourself in taking those shots, going to practice, making mistakes. That is what you should say yes to. And as you do that, as you allow that to drive you, you will see how that will certainly make you say no to things that you couldn't say no to before. Because I think that we're all different, but I have found that when I just focus on saying no to things, it is never as powerful as when I say yes to something that truly excites me, lights me up. My why. The reasons I wake up every single day. When you have a why that you say yes to so much, either you're saying yes to love, saying yes to changing your body, saying yes to fitness, saying yes to wealth, you will suddenly forget about all those distractions because you want something so much that's all you can see. Allow that to drive you. Don't allow regret, FOMO to drive you. There will be times where you will be really tempted by doing what everybody else is doing, and the FOMO and the regret. But that's when you have to build the level of relationship with yourself, which I qualify as what real intelligence is. The ability to use your thoughts, emotions, ego, and connect with them, talk to them, frame them in a way that actually works for you, instead of being a victim of every single thought and emotion that come to you. A lot of FOMO, a lot of regret, that initial moment to push you into idea generation, to push you into learning about what other people are doing from a place of learning, inspiration, and not from a place of you must do this, you must do that you aren't good enough if you do this, that you aren't good enough if you do that. If you want to change your body, you are changing your body, period. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. If you want to get rich, get rich. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. If you want to be a great person, with great habits, with great routines, someone that builds character, values, do that. It doesn't matter what other people are doing. When you say yes to that energy, that attitude, you'll start seeing windows where before you saw walls. Your pain will become your power. Your excuses will become your inspiration. Every single day, fam. Another day is another opportunity. Let me know in the comment section below some things you would like me to talk about. Every single day we're going to show up. Not in a fake way like a lot of people do, putting on a mask. But we're going to talk just as brothers, sitting here, whether it's in our car, in our living room, wherever we are, fam, as human beings, as imperfect as we are, building our life brick by brick, pursuing what it is that we can do, that is in our hands, and allowing destiny to be whatever it's going to be. As always, fam, wherever you are, wherever you come from, you are destined for greatness. Get busy living, not busy dying.